Hey guys, it's Lindsay with Mama Shmoo's Homeschool Reviews. Welcome to my channel. My channel is all about homeschool. I do book reviews, I talk about our journey, the things that we're learning, and the books that we really are enjoying. So welcome to my channel. Today's video, I wanted to share with you why I like to homeschool my kids. And I think it has to do with my experience being in public school and also being homeschooled myself. So number one is the flexibility is amazing. You can wake up whenever you want to. You don't have to drive your kids to school and waste time waiting in line to get your kids to school and then picking them up. I feel like a lot of my friends right now, they love their schools, and there's nothing against public schools, but I feel like they're picking them up and they're dropping them off and they're waiting in lines, and it's really hard as a stay-at-home mom to get stuff done because you're like driving all the time to pick your kids up. So the flexibility of homeschool is key for me. It's awesome. It works great for my personality, for my kids. We can wake up when we want to. I usually wake up early because I have young kids, but it gives us a flexibility. If we want to do a field trip early in the morning, when it's cooler outside, we can do that, or we can go to the park earlier in the morning and then we can do our school later. So there's so many things to do throughout the day, and you don't have to do it a specific way. It's very flexible. The second reason why I would say I like homeschooling is that I am able to help my kids learn the way that they learn best. And I, as a mom, can educate myself and study how my kids learn and hopefully empower them in a way where maybe a teacher wouldn't be able to, because I feel like with one-on-one interaction, I feel like I'm more of a tutor, I guess, someone that's able to see how my kids learn and just really zone in on their weaknesses and their strengths, and just be able to just develop their learning and how they think and get into their brains that way. I've been really trying to figure out how my son and my daughter learn, and homeschooling them is definitely opening my eyes to seeing just the different personalities and how people thrive in different subjects. And I love just studying how they like to learn and trying to do new things with them to get them to understand certain concepts. So that is another thing that I like about homeschooling. Number three, I want my kids to love their career, and wherever they go in life, if they want to be a missionary, if they want to be a singer or a famous dancer or entertainer or a doctor or a lawyer or whatever it may be, I want to be able to impart in them a love for learning at an early age, and hopefully be able to give them the tools and the resources to get them on that path. So I know that comes later on in life when it's middle school and high school, but you can also start at a very early age too. Don't let them don't feel that since they're really young they can't learn about the things that they want to become when they're older. So I want to teach them at an early age, go for what you want. Go for your passions, and I want to be able to support them in those journeys. So the fourth thing I would have to say is my faith. I want to be able to share with them the Bible and about God and what I believe in. The fifth thing that I would say about homeschooling, that why we chose to homeschool, is just to not miss out on the relationship I have with them. I know as a student that homeschooled and went to public school, I had a lot of time that I was able to build with my mom a relationship when I was homeschooled. When you're in public school, you're gone so long and you have a lot of time with your peers, which is not bad, but it's great that they could be home with me and that I could actually see them learning, see them learn how to read, and get to the goals that they want to achieve. I have a lot of talks with my kids. Okay, what's your goal? Do you want to start reading, or do you want to start learning your numbers? All right, let's get to this goal, and then I'll give you a prize at the end. We'll get a book about Paw Patrol, or we'll go to the ice cream store after you finish this book. So it's just fun for me to enjoy the time that I have with them at this young age. You only have about 15 years or so with your kids before they go off to college when you start homeschooling them, and time flies by so fast. So I like to just see them in their journey, teach them, and just see them get excited about what they can learn on their way, and just spend a lot of time with them, because I don't know, if they went to school, I would really miss them. Now, I'm not saying I might homeschool them the rest of their education. They might have to go to school in middle school or high school. I'm not sure. I'm not there yet. But right now, it's really great to see them just learn, and it's really, really fun to just sit back and see all of the fun things that they've been learning, and what they absorb, because you teach them all day long, and you try your best as a mom, and sometimes you feel like you're failing, but then you look back and you see and you hear what they're saying, and you're just like, wow, they actually are listening. So that is like the fifth thing, I guess, that's so important to me, is just to be able to sit back and watch them learn. So I hope this helps you guys with your homeschooling journey. If you decide to homeschool or not, those are the 5 things that I treasure and that I really love about homeschooling, and that's why I want to homeschool my kids. What are your, why are you homeschooling your kids? If you guys homeschool, I would love to know in the comments down below. I like to interact with you guys. Thank you so much for watching Mama Schmooze Reviews. I will see you guys in my next video.